we are the only ones that can bring it home.
Hey guys, it's Jeremiah.
It's Monica.
And you're watching TechtonicPOP TV. We are sitting here with like this coolest dude from Ohio. Mood, what it do, Mood? How are you?
What's up? I'm good. How you doing?
Pretty good. For those of you guys don't know, Mood is an upcoming rapper out of Ohio. He's been in LA for a little bit, but right now he's in New York City about to perform with Pop Explosion in NYC. So we decided, do a little interview with him to see what's going on, what's the update with all the new music and all that kind of stuff. So we're really gracious for you to take out some time from your day to come talk to us.
We know you're a dancer and a musician, but what do you prefer? Do you prefer dancing or being in the studio just recording?
I definitely love to do both, and I think I go through stages. I would like be in the recording studio working like crazy for weeks at a time, and I'll be like super focused on it and really into it, and then I'll just get to a point where like, okay, I need a break from it, and then I'll go to the dance studio for like 2 weeks and choreograph and work on putting shows together and things like that, and it kind of goes back and forth, but I have to balance it out. Like I have to do both. I went through a period for a while where I was living in LA and I was only dancing for like 8 months, and it was cool, but I was freaking out. Like I needed to be focusing on music too, so I have to balance it out a little bit.
That's what's up. Now I know you released a mixtape in December, A True Prodigy. Can you tell us about like the creative process in the studio and like how it was just being creative and just doing your own thing?
Yeah, well, for sure. That was a huge learning experience for me. That was the first one that I had ever done, and I had coming into it absolutely no idea what I was doing. I was pretty much I didn't really understand how to put a project together. I was recording songs like individually and then trying to just piece them and put them all together and collectively in a mixtape. So I learned a ton from it, but I think that was the main like thing that I had to figure out was now I kind of learned how to put a project together. I have a second mixtape that's almost done. It's a consistent sound. It's not so many remixes. It's all my stuff, and it was it was cool. It was a lot of fun to do. I was working with my friends back in Ohio, and it was just a big learning experience. But I'm happy with the outcome. Like I'm not mad about the mixtape at all. I'm happy with it for the first one. I think it's pretty solid, and yeah, download it.
Yeah, we did. We loved it actually. And
thank you.
You've done several covers and several original songs. Which has been your favorite song to cover? Like for me, it was Written in the Stars. I love your verse.
Wow, that's an old one. Way old.
Yes, I know, I love it. But
my favorite one to do probably was, I don't know. I really like Burn off of that remix off the mixtape. But my favorite one to do was probably Nobody's Perfect, the J. Cole remix. For sure, that was like really fun session at the studio. I had a bunch of friends there. We had a good time that night.
That's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna bring up some old information for our viewers that are watching this right now. You might not know, but Mood was a part of a boy band called Wow. Such a good name, guys. Wow. But I want to know, how is it being a rapper now? How did you make that transition? Because I feel like those are two polar opposites. Like boy band,
I was always a rapper.
But like the matching outfits, the neon colors, and then now you're all swagged out. You got the snapback on and everything. So like, what prompted that transition for you?
Well, I don't know. I always was way more into hip hop music. Okay. No, I don't want to say way more into hip hop music because I'm still very into pop music and things like that. But I always had a passion for hip hop music. So when the group we kind of went our own ways and decided to do our own things, that was when I went to LA and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do at the time. I was like, I don't know if I want to keep working on music. I don't know if I want to, because the only music I had ever done was with those 4 other guys, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this on my own or if I even can do it on my own. So I went to LA and I started dancing again, and then decided that was what I wanted to do. And the first song that I ever recorded was a remix to Ham by Jay-Z and Kanye West.
that's my song there.
I recorded it in an apartment in LA on my Mac as a joke, like a complete joke, and I sent it to a couple of my friends at home, and I sent it to Mike from Wow. So, and it was like a complete joke. We were laughing about it, and they were like, "Wow, this is actually like not that bad. Like you should try to do something with it." So I was like, "All right, whatever." Like I went to the studio and recorded it, and then it just kind of went from there. But I think now I have a little bit more control over what I'm doing. I mean, a lot more control over what I'm doing. So now I just do whatever I feel like. I'm not like, nothing's too predetermined or preconceived, or I'm not like focusing too much on any of that stuff, like the clothing or any of that. I just kind of wear what I want to wear and make the music that I want to make. And I don't know, I'm having fun doing it.
You can definitely see that you're enjoying your new stuff too, so that's good.
We know you've been working on some stuff with Frankie. Is there a possible WoW reunion or anything like that?
I mean, I'm not gonna say a WoW reunion, but yeah, we've been working on some music together. I performed at his show last night. It was insane. Like, he had an intense crowd there. The show he put together was absolutely amazing. I was completely blown away with it. I did a show with him about a week ago too in Montreal. I did a song there and then performed a song with him that we recorded together, and I showed up there not really knowing what to expect because I hadn't seen him in like over a year. So I showed up and went to sound check, and I sat and watched his sound check. He ran through his entire show with his dancers, and they were not doing anything like completely full out. They were just running through it. Lights were not done, like nothing. And I sat there and I like sat back by myself in sound check, and I was like, holy shit, like what am I watching right now? There are artists signed to major labels that have a ton of money behind them, right, and have been working on shows and done world tours and performed in arenas. And I was like, this kid, like he just blew me away. He's blowing them away right now with the show he put together on his own. So I'm completely impressed by him and what he's doing. And I mean, yeah, we're working on some things for sure. We have good stuff going on.
I think that's so cool that you guys like keep in touch and you're so close. It seems like, because a lot of people go their separate ways, and you know they don't really keep in contact, but it seems like you two seem to be real chill with each other. So.
Definitely. I mean, we all still are. We all still talk. I still talk to Mike every single day. I mean, Kyron's like my little brother that dances way better than I do, and we're all still good. Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up. All right.
I actually have someone here that wants to say hi to you really quick, though. Is that all right?
Oh, special surprise.
Yeah. I mean, it's one surprise. I might have more than one surprise.
Oh my gosh.
What's up?
Hey! Oh my That's crazy. How are you?
Good, how are you guys?
All right, so tell our viewers who you are and what you do.
What's up? My name is Frankie Zolfarino. I actually was in the boy band WoW with Eddie, so I am now a solo artist, and that's pretty much it. You'll have to stay tuned for more.
I'm kind of like fangirling right now. I wasn't expecting that, but Frankie, how are you?
I love your sweater.
Oh, thank you. And I actually am just coming to life about an hour ago, so I'm still having.
Oh, it's all good. Don't worry. So, well, now this question kind of leads for both of you, because both of you are going to be at Pop Explosion, correct? This Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Mood, I want to know, like, I know you've been avidly campaigning to try to get on this tour because they're going like practically worldwide. Toronto, Orlando, Atlanta.
From
what is the scoop on that? Like, are they adding you to the set finally as like the tour thing, or is it just sticking with NYC?
I still don't know. I know that I'm on NYC for sure, okay. And besides that, I don't know. They contacted me and said that the show is going to 22 cities in 6 countries. And I was like, wow, that sounds amazing. I've wanted to do a tour for probably like 3 months now. I've been like dying to get back on tour because for me, I love being in the studio recording music. I love being in the dance studio, putting a show together and rehearsing and things like that. But for me, like the reason I do this is because I want to perform. That's by far the most fun part for me. Like being on stage that's why we do this, because we love to entertain. So I want to get on stage. Like I've been doing some shows in Ohio that are amazing. They're great, and I want to spread that out. I want to get everywhere. So I've been trying to get on any tour. This one came up, and I think this one really fits for me. Originally coming into all of this, like when I started doing the mixtape, I wasn't really sure how to go about it. So I made like straight hip hop records. I remixed Burn off of Meek Mill's album. Like you can't dive more into hip hop than what I did. I mean, I guess like yeah, like so. I mean, I guess like, if I was recording like Tech 9 records or something, I could. But I made those. But now all my new stuff it doesn't sound anything like my mixtape. It's more. I don't want to say it's pop music because it's not. I'm still rapping, but it's more like there's dubstep beats on there. There's more pop records. Yeah, it's definitely more mainstream stuff. So I think that tour would be a great transition for me, and I would love to be on it. There's great acts that are on it.
Well, I also feel like that you would stand out more because you're probably one of the only rappers still on the tour regardless. So I feel like that would be a great like niche for you to get to those fans that are going to see the boy bands and all that kind of stuff. So I'm rooting for you. But
thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Shout out, you want to give them a shout out or anything? Or
yeah, I would. No, honestly, I actually saw an old fan last night at the show. all of those fans that are stuck by us from then till now, like, we appreciate that support way, way more than you guys know. I know this sounds corny, and every artist probably gets on here and says the same exact thing, but there's no way at all that we would be able to do what we do without them supporting us. And I don't want to say there's not a reason for us doing it without their support, because there definitely is. Like, I definitely do this to fulfill myself, and I feel good about what I'm doing, but there's no way that I would be able to do this and make a career out of it if I didn't have those people there for me, those people to support me, to come see shows, to want new music, to want to watch videos, to buy the merchandise, to do all of those things. And there's like, I love and respect all of them way more than they know, for sure.
That's what's up. Well, can you give all our new viewers who don't know, both of you guys, I want you guys to shout out your Twitters, your Facebook links, Instagrams, all that kind of stuff. We're going to be putting all the links in the description box below, but how do they find you?
A lot of links, but hold on, I have one more person that wants to say hello to you.
Oh! Surprise number 2. Uh-oh. Who is this?
Okay, I'm coming out.
How we're like hearing it. Hey! What up?
How are you?
Okay,
Hi.
so now you got to introduce yourself to our viewers too.
Hi, I am Kyron Correa, and WoW
just
actor,
had, like, a freaking
WoW
little
member.
reunion here for real.
He's a Dougie master. That's
Wow,
what he
member.
does.
Yeah.
Like halfway now.
This is crazy. See, we
Standing
knew
on the side of
kinda
these
knew
guys.
this was gonna happen because you were alluding to it, but
Yeah.
this is really a cool thing to see. So are you out here just to support? What are you doing?
I was actually
going on?
dancing. I was dancing for Frankie.
Okay. And how was
Yep.
that? I see pictures of
Amazing,
y'all on Instagram
amazing.
like killing it.
It was a good feeling to be back on stage with them. Felt really good.
That was definitely huge for us. We all said the same thing. We all came off stage, and none of us have really seen each other because we've been all doing our own things. But we came back together and did that first show. Kyron was actually there in Montreal as well. So we did that show and came off stage, and we're like, wow, this feels so right. Like, we all have been doing things on our own. It was good, like good things going on, but it feels so right being back together, like with your friends and I don't know if that's because we rehearsed every single day of the week for years together and toured and did shows and stuff, or just like I don't know, if it's meant to be like that, it's meant to be. I'm not saying there's gonna be a reunion because there's not. But
Well, I mean, like, you guys have always just collab together and release stuff together without it being like an official thing together, you know? But
Yeah.
what do you say?
No, 100%. I think
We're doing a remix to Goosebumps tonight.
the remix tonight, dubstep remix to Goosebumps will happen tonight. We're completely kidding. But
I kind of think it would be good.
no, but really, we all kind of found a lane that we work in. Even with Mike's music, like Mike's stuff, he has a ton of music that he's sent to me that he hasn't released yet, and I don't even know what to call it. Like, it's not pop music, it's not R&B music, it's not like he like kind of created his own genre, and it's insane. Once his stuff releases, like, people are gonna be blown away. I think now we all kind of found our lane. We can work together and help each other out, and we have a good little thing going on.
Well, I hope you guys are like the staple band that like shows these other cats that they can still hang out with each other and go support each other at each other's shows and even dance for each other and that kind of stuff. I'm like, this is so cool to me because I'm like, I
hope more people feel like. I hope more people think like you.
Yeah, I mean, like, why not? Everyone has a chapter in their life, and all of you guys are embarking on a new one individually. But I mean, that doesn't mean that your stories can't intertwine, which is
Exactly.
My everything for me is It's Mood. If you just go to itsmood.com, ITSMOOD, there's links to everything. My Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram, but all of them are just It's Mood. My Twitter is @itsmood, my Instagram is @itsmood, Facebook.com/itsmood, like, it's all.
He always has the same mood. So.
It's Mood.
wait, what is it again?
It's Mood. ITSMOOD.
I'm kidding.
Anyone asks what it is, you tell them it's Mood.
All right, guys.
Okay, with
well,
that being
yeah,
said-
we're gonna wrap up. Thank you guys so much for taking the time. This is crazy that all three of you are sitting here. But with that being said, I'm Jeremiah.
Now, Monica.
Hey, what's up? I'm Mood.
Hey, I'm Kyron.
What's up? I'm Frankie.
And you're watching Tectonic Pop TV.
Yeah.